All right, here we go. Another update for everybody. Kicking off the new year with a bang, apparently. Been dealing with some stuff here at the house, but back on it today. I know most of y'all, if y'all are following the channel, you know we got the motor blown up. Back behind me, dart's all tore apart. Garage is a mess. As any of y'all know, when you tear apart a car, it's going to be, craziness everywhere. But we got it basically stripped down as far as we're going to strip it down right now. And we've got, here we go, I'll flip you around. We got wiring tucked away. We got everything stripped off here. Grill out, all the trims out. Everything, all the rings here on the side, lights on the side. I got to pull these two wires here. And I've got to... Apparently I broke that emblem at some point during the year last year. So there's that. I got to pull these emblems off both fenders. And then the chrome ring there. We're going to do the door handles when we get over to my buddy Casey's house. He's going to be painting it up. We got that little trim down here pulled. I got to pull this little one off here. But yeah, the Dart is essentially stripped down. This is all getting ready. I think I'm gonna give it a good wash before we get over there, because otherwise they're gonna be gumming up sanding discs and stuff with oil from that motor blowing up. Again, back's out, back's all apart, trunk's tore down. Bumpers are all off. Everything's been basically removed back here. Everything I'm going to remove. Most of what's under the car, fuel lines and everything. I'm gonna be doing some rework on those this winter. And, I think I'm going to have him tape that off. We're going to sand around it and keep that just because I think it's cool. And I like the look of it on the car. We got the old Dookie wheels on there because this will be the last two raw for them. Them tires are about wore out as far as age goes. And them old Steelies won't be on there for any more drag and drives. Same thing on this side. Like I said, you got to pull that emblem there. We're going to be pulling these wheels off when we get to the point of painting this thing, because I definitely don't want any red overspray getting on them things. I don't care about these back ones, but them front ones I still want to keep nice and pretty. On the inside, just like I promised everybody, we got to do some chassis updates and stuff in the off season. I've got the entirety of the dash out of the car. That's been pulled out because we have essentially what's going to be one more bar that's going to come in right in front of this mounting point here. And it's going to tie that side into this side and give us that last bar we need coming across here, so that we can get that 750 cert this off season. Windshield's obviously pulled. You weren't with this cage here like this. You were not getting that dash out without pulling the windshield. And we needed to pull it anyway because I had a random leak somewhere in this area that we found during the drop the hammer drag and drive that was leaking down into the floorboard, and I want to get that fixed sooner than later. And being as we're painting everything up and gonna have her nice and pretty and sexy when she comes back out, it was easier just go ahead and pull it. Too much stuff needed to happen to keep the dash and windshield and stuff in there. So all at once, we've got all that going on right now. We're gonna be busier than a one-legged man in a rear end kicking contest here in a couple weeks. Got this thing going to paint down in North Carolina. It's only about 30 minutes from here. And then next week I'll be driving down to North Carolina, picking up the new motor for this thing. Super excited about that. I won't say where it's coming from yet, but I will have a video and we'll go over the motor and stuff when I get back here next week. By far the priciest thing on this car, and probably gonna be gonna be stout, gonna be spicy coming out next year, or this year I should say. I want to say more, but I'm not going to. We'll wait for that. Chassis straightened up, chassis shop. This frame rail here was leaned over about 1.5 degrees, 2 degrees, and that's why you see right in there where we originally came through, you can kind of see where it laid over. And when we put it on the Axis machine up there at the frame shop and they bent it back in there, you can kind of see right there where it pushed it back open. So, but I'm happy. Dart's all straightened out now. We're probably going to be thinking about adding in some more bracing just to strengthen things up and keep that from happening. We will be adding a mid plate right here this off season, so we're gonna be running the front plate here, mid plate there, tying that into the frame rails. That plus, you know, the other things we have planned are gonna really strengthen that thing up enough. And with these new ion shocks and stuff on here, and a little bit more data we have on the car now, we can keep that front end from coming up. Luckily, John got us dialed in and we didn't wheelie as bad. But that's part of the learning experience when you're learning how to make your own adjustments. You're not having to call somebody at the track every single time. You know, got John to call when I need to. Engine builder is building the new motors is going to be, you know, I can give him a holler once we get that thing tuned up. If I ever run into any issues at the track, give him a call. And then got my brother Stanley, who's always going to be putting me in the lanes and, you know, bouncing ideas off of me, trying to get this thing to go down. Super excited about this year. Kicking things off, want to say we're probably going to do a test session in March sometime, because down at Shady Side, they got a 5:30 race that we're going to try to go in there and do, see if we can't go some rounds in there and maybe get an invite to that Ronnie Buff 5:30 Little Gangsters race later in the year. Then that was in March. April, we got Streetcar Bragging Rights right there, Rockingham, North Carolina. We're running Streetcar Shootout. And then May, still waiting on word on what the wife can do. But if she can't make Drop the Hammer Michigan, then I may change course and go do the either 5:30 race up at Speedfest, the one that Sick the Mag, Streetcar Bragging Rights, and Streetcar Takeover putting on out there at Beach Bend. So if I can't get the wife to go with the drag and drive and it's just me, I'll probably I may pass on that, just so I'm not doing it solo. And there's a lot of people I want to go up there and see, but we will see them at Drop the Hammer, North Carolina, when they come back down in the fall. But I may go up and run that 5:30 race or Streetcar Shootout race up there at Speedfest, up at Beach Bend Raceway. Never raced there. Know it's gonna be a badass track. It's gonna be one hell of an event. Just looking at what Nate and the team have been putting out about it, and I'm excited about that one. If the Drop the Hammer doesn't work out, but that's what we got going on right now. I'll give y'all some more updates. The only other thing I think we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna be looking for a different seat than this one. Now that I got the full cage seat, I'm gonna be pulling trying to look for me one of those containment seats there, and I got to replace that parachute cord. Cut a little shorter and moving things around, adding a little length here and there, and now it's just a little bit too short. I need a little bit more length on that cable so I can move it up on that bar and make it easier for me to get a hold of going down track. So other than that, that's the only updates we got for now. I'll let y'all know. I'll send y'all some pictures, or I'll share some pictures, do some update videos as we're doing body work and get ready to spray this thing. It will be resprayed in C7 Torch Red. So it will not be the Mopar color anymore. We will be cutting this thing down, and she's gonna finally not be 50 Shades of Red anymore. So, all right. Well, I appreciate y'all watching the channel. I'll keep you updated, and if you like it, like, subscribe, share with your friends. Hopefully, we can get some more subscribers in there, and I can keep ahead of the power curve. All right, you guys take care, and have a happy New Year.